Everyone, I'm Shirani Pathak of the Relationship Center of Silicon Valley, and recently I've been having a lot of questions in regards to the benefits of using breath and breathing exercises in order to help us in all areas of life, but especially for stress, anxiety, depression, anything like that. And so I wanted to take a few minutes to talk about deep belly breathing, also known as diaphragmatic breathing, but it's just so much easier to call it belly breathing. And I wanted to talk a little bit about the importance of it, and then also just show you really quickly how this breathing exercise is done. So the reason belly breathing works so well is because it helps our bodies to clear any of the toxins that get caught up in our bodies. Oftentimes, especially when it comes to stress and anxiety, if we breathe through our chest and through our lungs, then we actually don't allow the fullness of our breath in, and especially when you do have anxiety or stress or any shortness of breath, not taking nice big breaths leads to more shallow breathing, which can often trigger additional anxiety and possibly panic attacks. And so this is why I wanted to teach you the deep belly breathing exercise. So for this exercise, what we're going to do is it's best to sit in some sort of a chair where your feet can be flat on the floor, or as flat on the floor as possible. Some people like to take their shoes off, and that's totally cool. And so having your feet flat on the floor, having your body with your back straight and upright, and having your knees, legs, everything kind of at 90-degree angles. Sometimes, like if you're sitting on a couch or something, you might need to prop yourself up with a pillow. I do have a pillow back behind me that I like to use when I do my breathing exercises. And so what we're going to do is we're going to inhale really deeply through the nose all the way down to the belly. And it's going to be like bypassing our chest and lungs and going straight from nose to belly. And what's going to happen is you might notice that my belly is going to expand on my inhale as though I'm inflating a beach ball. And then when I exhale, I'm going to exhale really slowly out my mouth, and my belly will deflate, and the air will go directly from my belly out through my mouth. And so this is what that would look like. And oftentimes I recommend that as you're starting out this breathing pattern, it is really helpful to keep your hands on your belly so that you can know if you're doing it correctly. And so to do this exercise, go ahead and inhale through the nose all the way down to the belly, and my belly expanded there. And then on the exhale, go ahead and exhale out through your mouth, directly out of the belly. So I'll do that again, in through the nose, all the way down to the belly. And out the mouth, straight from the belly. And one more time, in. Alright, so as you may have noticed when I was doing that deep belly breathing pattern, is that my chest did not move at all. And if you're finding that your chest is moving, and what that would look like is if I were to take that shallow breath, it would look like, which is great if your doctor wants to check your lungs, and so if the doctor asks you to take a deep breath, that's the perfect breath for your doctor. But when it comes to the anxiety, stress, depression, difficult feelings, trying to breathe through your anger when your partner is like getting on your nerves or anything like that, then it's the belly breathing. And again, I'll go ahead and demonstrate that one more time, and then I'll let you have at it. And I definitely suggest that you give it a try about 30 seconds to a minute a day to start, just so that your body can start to get used to, wow, what does it feel like to have that breathing pattern in your system. So I'll just go ahead and demonstrate that breath for you 3 more times, and then you're on your own. All right, enjoy!